Hey guys, Devin here from Better to Greater. I'm a men's life coach specializing in purpose and intersexual dynamics. Today's video topic is the importance of emotional self-control. When you are dating women or picking them up or trying to go on dates with them, raise their attraction level, it is important that you exercise emotional self-control. When you meet a beautiful woman, it is easy to let your emotions run wild. It is easy to let them get the better of your judgment. I'll give you a great example of this. Let's say you meet a gorgeous girl when you're out and about. You do a little cold approach, you pick up her number, and you are already daydreaming about her. She's super gorgeous. And you send her a text. And maybe she doesn't get back to you for a long period of time. While you're waiting, you might be going crazy. You might be thinking, oh, did I screw it up? Is it me? Is there something wrong with me? Maybe I need to send her another text. You can go into a tailspin. And it is very important to recognize these emotions happening within you and to have self-restraint so you don't act on these emotions and sabotage the situation. If you reach out to her, you send a message, wait for her to get back to you. This is critical. Women will let you know when they're ready to go. And what I mean by that is don't try to force the situation. Don't try to just think that you're going to be in a better place by blowing up her phone. Like if she doesn't get back to you in a fashion that you think is appropriate, sending 100 messages or trying to call her over and over is only going to shoot you in the foot. Because when you are off your center and you are operating out of fear, you are going to act in such a way that sabotages the outcome that you desire. So emotional self-control can serve you here. You can recognize and develop that intuitive sense. Hey, I'm operating out of anxiety. Hey, I'm operating from a scarcity mindset, AKA fear. I shouldn't take action from this headspace. Instead, I need to exercise control, wait, recenter myself, and then act from there appropriately. Knowing the rules of game is great and all, but you cannot execute properly unless you have restraint of tongue and pen. And when we act on emotions and we're running off center or we're seeking validation or we're in a needy headspace because maybe we're in a mood or we had a bad day or our personal lives are not exactly where we want them to be, and then we take action on this and our emotions start running wild, we end up creating situations and conditions that are even worse. We can create the conditions that we fear in our head to come true. So emotional self-control is there to serve you in terms of allowing you to restrain yourself from acting out of these crazy highs and lows. So you don't do stupid things like puke your feelings all over a girl when you meet her, blow up her phone, try to rush the process. All of that is designed so you can take metered steps and you can raise her attraction at the appropriate cadence. You want to court her slowly. You want to let the love or whatever it is that you're after happen over a long period of time. If you try to rush the process, you will destroy the attraction. You will sabotage your chances. And when do we rush things? When we're operating out of scarcity, when we're operating out of fear and delusional ideas like, oh, we're not good enough, or I need to make sure that she likes me, so I'm going to, blow up her phone or try to get her to confess feelings that I think that she has. And if she doesn't act the way I want her to in the timeline that I think is appropriate, then I'll just try to force things even more. Emotional self-control is about being able to restrain ourselves and recognize when we're in these headspaces so we don't take action and instead we wait, we calm down, we get centered, and then we act appropriately. Because a woman is going to love you when you're centered and you're on your purpose and you're operating from a place of inner abundance. That's the essence of inner game. You see yourself as enough, you act appropriately, you'll be willing to articulate boundaries, But if you're operating out of scarcity and desperation, you will shoot yourself in the foot, you will sabotage your success, and it'll just be a nightmare. So the bottom line is emotional self-control is essential to all aspects of game. And yes, it applies to other arenas of life, but I'm telling you right now, if you are trying to step your game up with women, this is a non-negotiable. So gentlemen, recognize if you are operating out of fear. Don't act out of fear. Don't act out of desperation or a desire for validation with women. That approval-seeking behavior, all of that orbits from scarcity. So exercise the emotional self-control to shut your mouth. And I guarantee you, your results will get a lot better. This is an essential muscle. And if you need help with this, my name is Devin. I'm a men's life coach, and you can get a free consult at bettertogreater.com. That's bettertogreater.com. And I'd be more than happy to work with you on whatever issue you have in this department. Thank you so much for your time, and have a wonderful day, guys.